Alrighty, I'm recording. Let me get to the top of this. I've created a little presentation so that way I could give you guys something to take home to look at afterwards. Alrighty. All right, so we're talking about the UK pre-launch. So for starters, when we started as a company that was just in the US. We started as health and fitness in the US, and then we launched to Canada. I've talked to a few different top coaches, and they said that like not being proactive for the Canadian launch was the worst mistake they've ever made. You've got to be proactive leading up to this. Don't wait for the UK launch, because imagine if you got one person from the UK to sign up with you. You just open the doors to a whole family and friends of that one person in a brand new country that we've never been in before. But the difference between when we started in Canada and now that we're starting in the UK already knows about Beachbody. The UK already has Beachbody on demand. The UK is teaching Beachbody live classes in their gyms. So the UK already knows about us. So it's not like this is like a brand new thing for them. All right, so I'm gonna talk about a few different things here. Okay, seriously, do not ignore this launch. We're going to talk about how to leverage this opportunity. I want you guys to be making friends in the UK. There are 65 million people in the UK. That's a lot of people. I don't know if I can see the chat. So what countries are included in the UK? UK is England, part of Ireland, I want to say Scotland and Poland, I think. I don't know this for a fact. I will find out. Just you guys can do it. Google, someone do it right now. Google the UK and unmute yourself and tell us who it is. Brooke's going to do it. So Brooke's going to do it and find out who's included in the UK. 6 million people in the UK. They have a similar obesity epidemic as we do here in the US. So it's not like they're all fit and healthy already. Like they've got the same issues that we do. They already have a $1 billion supplemental industry. So that means they care. They have supplements. They care about reducing this epidemic. They're a top 10 in the entire world. Yep, Brooke.
Oh, I was just going to type it in there. England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland.
England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Yep. Okay. Thank you. They are top 10 globally for direct sales. So they know what they're doing. They're freaking good at selling stuff. They would make good coaches. So direct selling is something that is not new to the UK. They already have access to Beachbody On Demand, and they already have Beachbody Live instructors in their gym. So it's perfect for us, guys. Like there's no reason that we shouldn't be jumping on this. Isn't it letting me scroll down? There we go. Okay. So a few things I want you guys to pay attention to. These are the rules, okay? These are the rules for our UK pre-launch. When we sign a new coach, when we're able to sign them in October, they cannot spend more than 200 pounds, which equals $260 as an enrolling coach during their first week. I don't know why, I don't know these rules, but they cannot spend more than $260 US their first week. They cannot make the claim that Shakeology causes weight loss. They have not done studies that are proven in the UK. They're probably going to do their own studies and clinical research and stuff, but they are not allowed to claim that Shakeology causes weight loss. We can claim that because we've done clinical studies and we're allowed to say that, but they cannot. Don't approach anybody with the whole like ground floor, like you come in on the ground floor with this, like the wine sellers have here, like the different companies are doing here, because it's gross. It's icky. It's salesy. It's not us. Like, don't go at it like this. Talk about changing lives. Talk about fitness, bringing this into homes. Like, talk about helping people change lives, not ground floor. Yes, technically this is coming in at ground floor for them. It's a brand new opportunity for them to be working from home. But like, let's just not talk about it that way. We're not allowed to incentivize them. No telling them like sign 12 people, we'll take you on a trip or this or that. Like we're not allowed to incentivize them. You cannot be signing them up with a US address and sending them stuff. Like you cannot sign anyone up until the launch. They can sign up for a free Beachbody 30-day trial, but they cannot sign up with any product. They cannot sign up with a coach account until the launch. Yeah, Linda?
So they have a 30-day trial over there?
Yeah, I'll talk about that in just 1 second. Yeah, I'll talk about that in just 1 second. Yeah, so they can't do anything yet. So basically, just become their friend. Just find friends in the UK. All right, so what can we do right now? Let's talk about what we can do. I want you guys to work this into your power hours. 10 minutes of every day from now until October. Work in connecting with UK people. So spend 10 minutes finding friends. Your first couple days, find some people. Use hashtags on Instagram. Use hashtags on Facebook. Go to like pages for businesses in the UK and like friend request the people who like those posts and stuff. Find people in the UK. Think outside the box. You can go to the Beachbody Live page and find instructors from the UK, but everybody's doing that. So think outside the box. The mummy groups are a great place, but they're going to get saturated quickly. You know how us coaches work. We're all going to be thinking the same way. So think outside the box. Go into those groups and then find people and then friend request their friends, but not necessarily all the people in the group. Find people outside of those mummy groups because that's the easiest way to find them right now. But start connecting with UK women that are your target audience, and just talk to them. Ask them about their kids. Ask them about like when do they start school? When what does summer like over there? Ask them about their questions. Ask them about their fitness. Obviously, get to the fitness, but don't be salesy. Just start conversations, have conversations, and what I'm doing, invite them to participate in a UK specific free group. Start a free group. I'm doing a 5-day free booty group. And I'm inviting them saying, hey, I know that you live in the UK and we've been friends for a little while now because I've started friend requesting a while back, but I'm saying I would love to invite you to my free fitness group. I'm sure you see that I post about them. Well, we're launching in the UK and I would love to get in with some of the UK ladies. Would you be interested? I post a daily free workout. There's absolutely no obligation to buy anything. There's no sales involved. And I post meal plans and recipes and all that kind of stuff. And I just give them a little information. No one's ever said, no, don't add me. So get in with those people. If you talk to them, 90% of them already sell something. They're involved in direct sales. So they're not familiar with this. So my tips, find one friend in the UK, and then friend that person's friends. Go through their friends list. Then the next day, pick one of those people and friend their friends. It shouldn't take you long. It's not like you have to sit there and find specific hashtags every single day and find these people. Connect with the friends and chain reaction. Every day, pick a different person and friend 10 of their friends every single day. You can search the like pages, like I said. So search maybe a local business or a coffee shop or a baby gym or something like that. Like think of your target audience and find different like pages from the UK that relate to those and message and friend request and message the people that like those pages. Like I said, another coach mentioned Beachbody Live. They're going to make great coaches. Beachbody Live instructors from the UK, duh. But every top coach is already on top of that. And the only problem I see with that is that, so when you're searching like pages, no one knows who's a top coach here because they don't really know about us. But the UK Live instructors, they pretty much know who the top coaches are. So they're probably going to gravitate towards top coaches. But that doesn't mean that we can't act like them and go like that, do the same thing. But I do think you should stick to your niche, connect with your niche. Other ways to connect. Other ways you can connect other than just a free group. Invite them to join Beachbody On Demand. The UK does get a 30-day free trial, according to the FAQ. If that's not accurate, that's the FAQ's problem. But according to the FAQ, they do get a 30-day free trial. Basically, that leads us right up to the launch. The launch is the second week in October. So that leads us right up to the launch. They wouldn't have to buy anything, and then they could join with a challenge pack as soon as we launch. Remind them though, so that they don't get charged, because that would be a total turnoff. If they sign up, mark it in your calendar. They're not going to get assigned to you. They're just going to have a 30-day free membership. So you still need to switch them to you once you can. You'll be able to switch customers, and they can switch coaches just like they can in the US. The UK will be able to do it the exact same way. Invite them to your challenge groups. Sign them up with a bod trial and let them be in your challenge group and see what it's really like, because how are they going to have any idea what coaching's like if they don't see a challenge group? So invite them to do a challenge group. Yeah.
Do they already have access to us being able to put them in a 30-day free trial, or does that start like
we can't put them in there. They can do Beachbody on demand on their own from the Beachbody website, but we cannot, they won't be assigned to us.
Okay, but they have access to be able to do that now?
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
Okay.
Yep, they have Beachbody on demand already. They could buy Beachbody on demand if they wanted to, but I don't suggest that because the launch is almost here. That way they can get a challenge.
Right.
So just get them in with a 30-day free trial and then do it from there. So there's a landing page right now, teambeachbody.uk.com. You can send your people there, although it's not my suggestion. Beachbody's telling us to tell people that, but the problem with that is they're just going to get a bunch of Beachbody information and they're going to sign up and you're not going to know it. So my suggestion is you sign up on that website. You get the information and you relay it to your people. That's what I suggest on that. So you send the information and you be proactive. Create your own little personal welcome, your own little pre-launch video or a landing page yourself. Invite people to that. So you're not just sending them to like the website and they're going to just get all their information and do it on their own. Do it yourself. Yes, it's more work, but you all know that work pays off. You guys, this opportunity is an exponential growth potential. You're going to get UK leads. You must be Emerald and you must be hitting Success Club. Guys, think about this for a second. If you're an Emerald coach and hitting Success Club, you get free leads. The UK leads are going to be distributed the same exact way the US leads are. There's going to be more of them. There's going to be more people just using the website than there are in the US, because in the US we have a lot of coaches who are signing people up themselves. Over there, there's not going to be as many coaches and people are just going to be signing up when they hear about it. There's going to be a lot of leads. Imagine one coach from the UK in your downline, what that can do for your business. One coach in your downline opens you up to an entire country of untapped potential. And we're just going to keep expanding. Like this, you know, Beachbody's not going to stop in the UK. Like we're going somewhere else next. So it's just opening your audience immensely. And you're going to learn things. They're number 10 in direct sales. They know things. Let's learn from them. Let's invite them. Let's embrace them. Do the exact same thing you're doing with coaches in the US, but talk to the people in the UK. The inviting process is no different. Absolutely 100% zero difference, other than the fact that it's a completely untapped market. Okay, product line. They are only going to be getting 6 products. They will only have 6 products available to them. They're going to have vanilla, strawberry, chocolate, and chocolate vegan Shakeology. Those are the only flavors that they're going to be getting right now that they can get. And they're only going to get, and from the performance line, they can only get Energize and Chocolate Recover. So I'm sure that that will change, kind of like it's changed with Canada. Canada is getting more products all the time. But this is all they're able to get in the beginning. So they can't get Cafe Latte, they can't get the rest of the vegan line, and they can't get the Orange Recover, and they can't get Hydrate and all the other things right now. Only Energize and Chocolate Recover. So.
Hey, Stephanie.
Yeah.
Do we know, are they putting a manufacturer over there, or are they going to have to deal with like customs and pay extra for any of that?
I don't know the answer to that. Yeah, I don't know the answer to that, but I'm sure that whatever it is, that's not going to be an issue, because it's not going to be an issue because they're able to do it. I'm just thinking that that's probably why they can only get so many, is because it's probably a process for each of these things.
Right.
But
the reason I'm asking, because I know like with our business, when we ship to Canada or anything else, customs, like the rate on shipping with customs is like through the roof. So I was just curious on if that's going to be an obstacle. Like, yeah, the challenge pack is only $160, but yet I'm adding $35 for shipping on it.
Yeah, that's actually something I don't know. I'll ask corporate about that and see what I can find out about shipping costs to the UK. I imagine they're not going to be insane, because that would ruin their businesses. So right. I'll double check that. Good question.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So this is my last slide. I propose to the team, what if we had a Team TransforME UK pre-launch page? So basically like a new coach training for the UK before they even sign up. So kind of like what is coaching? This is how you coach. These are like, and actually break it down for the UK before they launch. So that way when they launch, they can just like go in with their feet, like go in straight off the bat and like just keep building their business. That's my suggestion on something we can do. If you guys would be into it. So I want this to be a team thing and not just like, Stephanie, you go do that and I'll just add my people. That's not what this is going to be. So if you guys want to be in on that with me, I would totally be willing to make this a collaborative thing that you guys can all help with.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Having like each of us kind of do a little section or whatever to be in charge of that. I think that's really good. I like that.
So if I make a plan,
I think that'll help with feeling more togetherness, you know, and because I mean they are like literally a whole country away, so
yeah.
It's not like you can jump on a plane and meet your other coaches. So
unless
I think that would definitely. Okay, I'm not jumping on a plane and meet my other coaches. But that way, at least maybe they would feel more part of the team if each of us are taking a section, and I think that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah. So I'm thinking maybe I'll make an outline and everyone can pick a theme, like pick something. I would love, like we could do an album of all of our coach stories, our own coach stories. And then we'll break down like our coach training, like the coach basics, break it down to like 10 basics or something like that. And we each take one.
That sounds good.
Okay. That sounds awesome. Taylor, I'm still not getting leads. So we need to talk about this later. She just got off. Okay. I'll talk about that with her later. Ask me questions, guys. Jenny, Morgan.
I'm sorry, they're loud. I was just going to ask you, how much of your time, Coop, hang on, please. How much of your time right now are you spending focused on UK people and, you know, relationships, messages, that kind of stuff?
Not much. So I spend just as much, like I use Teamsy for my inviting. So I still, like when I come across a UK person, I will put them in my UK group and I will still talk to them just like a normal person. But I spend about 10 minutes a day inviting in the UK. Like friend requesting. That's what I meant to say. Friend requesting. So about 10 minutes a day, friend requesting. And then the inviting just comes along with my Teamsy list. So whenever their name comes up, that's when they get an invite. But in Teamsy, I'm tagging them UK. So that way when it comes down to it, I can just click on the UK tag and they're all there, all my UK leads. Yeah.
Where are you finding these people?
So
I don't
like I said,
from that option.
Yeah, so I started a couple months ago finding them in the mummy groups, MUM. If you find a mummy group, it's highly likely it's
mom groups. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, the mummy groups. Yes.
Okay.
So, but from there, like they're gonna get saturated quickly with coaches. Like we're all doing it. You know what I mean? So
find a nanny group.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. So that would make more sense for you too. But so go from there, and then I friend request their friends. That's what I do. So like I'll just pick one of my UK people and friend request 10 of their friends that day. And then I'll find a new one who accepts my friend request and invite 10 of their friends. And then you start to get that mutual friend base too. So it looks like you have friends in common.
Right. Okay.
Good. You answered most of my questions.
Okay.
Thank you for letting us hop on.
No problem. So that's my challenge to all of you guys is make sure you spend 10 minutes a day in friend requesting in the UK. Like that's your number one thing right now is, so everybody, okay, I'm not letting you guys join my free group. You're not joining my UK free group because we won't be able to know whose people are whose. And we don't need to like drama over that. So we're going to each create a free group. Do a 5-day fitness group, start at mid-September so you have time to invite to it. And it's not like you have to do 4 of them before the UK launch, but do a free group before the end of September. Make it end before the end of September and talk to all those people.
Have you run any ads? Have you run any ads for that?
I don't spend money. I'm cheapo. There's no reason to, like, especially because they're so untapped. Like, it's like a whole, 60 some thousand people or 60 some million people or whatever I said. I don't remember. Hold on, I'll go back. It is 65 million people, guys.
Wow.
There's 20,000 coaches. I don't even know that breakdown, but that's thousands of people per coach before everybody gets tapped out. Okay.
Are you running the free group just with the UK people or just general?
I'm doing this specific to the UK because otherwise it's going to get real hard in terms of like talking, because that way I can specifically talk about like, this is coming soon, you're going to have access to this. And like, that way it's not like people are like, what is this all about? My suggestion, even if they're in the free group, get their email address. Get their email address. Because then you can mass email these people. If you have 30 people, you can send them all an email with like a welcome video or whatever. Or that way you can send them weekly emails between now and then and like tell them about the launch rolling out. What is a coach? What is a challenge group? Why do they need this? Obesity statistics, health statistics, meal plans, recipes. Send them things. Try to get in front of them.
Thank you.
Yeah. Any other questions?
Linda, I think I had that question about the shipping one time with Canada, and I think Beachbody worked that into the price of it to where they don't go through customs like everybody else. And one of the coaches from Nicolette's group answered me. She's from Canada, and she never had any problems with getting things through to customs. So I'm assuming UK will be the same way.
You know what? I didn't put this in the presentation anywhere, and I don't know why. But or I may have skipped it. I don't know. But let me go back real quick. No, I don't know. Somehow it's not in there. But I do want to mention the UK is going to have their own teams. So they're going to have a corporate team. They're going to have a sales team. They're going to have a marketing team. So we work with like Robbie and Leah and everybody, Keyshawn here. We work with those people here. They're going to have their own team there. So they're going to have that support. They're going to have all of that there to run events, to do Super Saturdays, to do summits. They're going to have all that. They don't have to come to the US to go to summit. Like they're going to have all those things there. So that's important too. I'm interested to see like with Success Club parties and like Success Club trips and stuff, if they're going to be with us or if they're going to do their own thing or how that's going to work. It'd be cool if they're with us because it'll give us a chance to like meet our teams in person. I think that'll be cool. So we'll see. But I know international travel is crazy. So we'll see. It'd be pretty awesome though to like get to meet people from the UK. Join a team, you become like sisters, and all of a sudden you get to go party in Punta Cana. It'll be cool. Any other questions? Okay, questions for, okay, I'm going to stop the recording because this is all.